The Apostle Paul writes in Ephesians chapter 4 verse 15, "Speaking the truth in love, we will grow to become in every respect the mature body of Him who is the head, that is Christ." The phrase truth in love is not at all new to me. Being an HSAian over the years, the school's motto is something that has been engraved deeply in my memory. And as I grew, I have slowly come to understand truth in love in a much deeper sense. I personally understand truth in love as a communal mission, one that involves ourselves in relation to our community. When I took part in the Council of Leaders, I was expected to carry a responsibility with me. I knew that I had to ensure order and discipline in every situation, especially among the student body. Sometimes in the middle of busy days, there were chances that I have to encounter hard-headed and cooperative people. With many things going on, my first impulse was to reprimand them, and it would be so easy for me to instill authority and insinuate fear. My younger self would be so enraged because I did not really have the self-control back then. And I may have done some things as such in the past which I am not proud of. But what truth in love taught me is sensitivity and care for others' feelings, which both boil down to a common denominator: love. I have to speak the truth to these people, to call out what I see is wrong, because it is just right to do so. Yet at the same time, I need to show that it comes from a motivation of love, so that I do not offend them or hurt their feelings. Personally, I find it hard to restrain my emotions and keep myself from expressing. I discovered in one of our classes last school year that our emotions can cloud our rational thought, and this may lead us to create decisions without logic. So, what I try to do is to let any emotional high subside first before I let anything come out from my mouth. This process involved me learning how to construct and speak my words wisely, because whatever I have to say is as important as to how I say it, and essentially, how the person on the receiving end perceives it. We may have the right ideas in our mind, but are the words we are using right enough to get the same message across? And more importantly, is it spoken out of love more than anything else? There are a lot of struggles in living out the truth in love, mainly because we find it hard to put truth and love together. Sometimes we want to tell the truth without love, and it turns out to be harsh. Or sometimes we want to conceal the truth because we say we love the person. But is it really love without the truth? As we deal with the new normal in the midst of these challenging times, may we still find to embody truth and love even though we are physically distant from one another. Our new setup exposes us more to the use of technology and social media platforms as our primary means of communication. And so, how do we exemplify truth and love in the digital world? The internet has given us the capability to place anything we desire online, from words to images and videos, and many other forms of media. However, let us not allow this power defeat our accountability. The conversations online have gone broader and louder, and we can find ourselves engaged in them at times. Though we are behind our screens physically absent, may we still act manifesting truth and love in our digital footprint. Think and rethink before putting anything out in the internet. Will it do good? Is it for the benefit of all? With the escalation of fake news, let us stand for the truth. And amidst all the hate speech online, let us learn to embody love. Finally, in this paradigm shift in education, to live out truth and love entails us to become more responsible learners. May we value academic honesty and integrity in our online education. Let us not rob ourselves the chance to take part in the learning process by cutting our way through it. May we also value respect for our educators, co-learners, and all the people working behind to create an effective learning system for us. The call for us to live out truth and love still remains, even though our lives have temporarily shifted, and I am hoping that we all respond to it. I am James Sarmiento, a committed member of the Council of Leaders, a paraclete living the truth in love. an HSAian who values the HSAian values.